in 1965, we merged with the New Farmers of America, an organization dedicated to African American students involved in agriculture. In 1969, girls were admitted to official FFA membership. And over the years, for almost a century, the FFA has grown to encompass over 1 million members that reach from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands, and from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
FFA makes a positive difference in the lives of students by developing their potential for premier leadership, personal growth, and career success through agricultural education. Premier leadership is developed as students participate in our numerous conferences, career development events, and obtain FFA degrees. Career success and premier leadership, personal growth are continuously developed as students continue to participate in FFA, in conferences, and in leadership events. As they learn to understand the potential inside of them and harness those abilities inside and outside of the classroom, in programs that are built to serve communities in the classroom and across our nation.
No matter their background, FFA members have one common interest: agriculture. The FFA Creed was written by E.M. Tiffany, which expresses the basic beliefs of agriculture and FFA members. I would now like to bring forward Brian Means and Celeste Reyes Romero to present the English Creed and the Spanish Creed.
I'm here today. I'm from Oklahoma, as she mentioned, and back home in Oklahoma, we actually don't do very many chartering ceremonies, so this is all fresh to me, and it's very exciting and cool to see faces just excited and with a passion to serve the organization and serve other people. You know, it's cool to be down here in North Carolina. We actually spent some time in Mississippi a couple weeks ago, and the weather was very, very warm, and not as warm as it was down here, but in North Carolina and in Mississippi, we had a long week, and I got back on the flight to head back to home, which is in Oklahoma for me. And I don't know about you guys, but turbulence on flights scares me every single time. I don't know how many times I get on a flight, it always scares me, and this time was no different. It was late one night, and we had walked on the plane, and I actually got a seat upgrade, so I was feeling pretty cautiously confident as I was walking on this airplane that maybe we wouldn't have a whole bunch of turbulence. And unfortunately, we take off, and I don't know, about 10 to 15 minutes in, we hit the worst turbulence I had ever been in my whole life. And I start sweating, I grab the seats next to me, and I'm getting terrified. And then these thoughts start running through my head of, you know what is this pilot doing? Does he even know what he's doing? Maybe I should go up there and take care of this flight for some reason, like I know what I'm doing. And all these thoughts start flooding my head as I'm being fearful in my seat. And then I think about a podcast and a mentor of mine that said some words that I think are pretty inspiring. He said that fear is simply misplaced trust. And oh gosh, that hit me hard when I was sitting in my airplane seat. I'm sitting there thinking that me, who has no training, that needs to step up here and fly this airplane throughout this turbulence, which is what fear often does to us. So my challenge to all of us in the room today, not just the FFA members and the state officers, but everyone else in the crowd, whenever you get turbulence in your life and you become fearful of whatever it may be, I ask you to evaluate where you're placing your trust. Are you placing it in your own ability to do whatever you want to accomplish, or are you trusting the pilot, the person that's been through the training, whether that may be your advisor or someone that's gone before you? Are you placing your trust in yourself or in the pilot, whatever that may look like for you? So my challenge to all of you is to trust the pilot. Thank you so much for having me here. It's a privilege to spend some time down in North Carolina, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening and a super successful chapter in the years to come. So thank you.